It is time to look back and have certain thoughts about Zack Snyder and his DC universe. Keep in mind, he's a director, not the CEO of DC Movies. I also want to say that it is not Zack Snyder's fault that most of his toxic stans kisses his ass or his movie's ass. Only real Zack Snyder fans or chill Zack Snyder fans are cool in my book, and would know that not every movie he makes is 100% perfect. Let's begin. I don't really hate Zack Snyder to begin with. I think the reason why I used to hate him is the fact that his toxic stans ruin his movies for me and that they kiss a lot of his movies ass way too much. Like, come the fuck on, it's okay to disagree. Snyder makes good movies, Snyder makes bad movies. He isn't goldmine, he is only human. I'll explain more later. It's also worth noting that Zack Snyder and James Gunn are friends, so yup. That makes Zack Snyder even more human. That's why I stopped having Zack Snyder paranoia. Thank you James Gunn for ending the Zack Snyder paranoia on me. This movie is fucking fantastic and peak. The acting is great, the action fight scenes are pretty good. And the color grading sets the tone. Dr. Manhattan is probably the most iconic in the internet, because I remember way back when I keep seeing Dr. Manhattan, even today. I think Dr. Manhattan and the comedian are the standouts for the movie. Henry Cavill is a good actor, so I won't say it's his fault. That movie was decent at best, now looking back at it. But it's not a perfect movie, or a masterpiece either. Yup. I said it right there. I can show you that despite how decent or good this movie is, it is still okay to disagree with some flaws. Like for example, Superman's adoptive father, the camera shaking too much, and the ending of the movie. My guess is that Zack Snyder's camera shaking is supposed to represent realism, but I disagree with that. Why? Because his camera angles and dynamics can be way too distracting. I still find the movie decent though. I watched both the theatrical cut and the ultimate cut of this movie and it made no difference, even though the ultimate cut is 3 hours long. I did not like the fact that Superman was killed off in his second appearance. I wanted to get to know Henry Cavill's Superman, but I guess I had to wait until 2021 to finally get to know him. Again, Cavill did nothing wrong, it's just the way he was written for the old DC cinematic universe. Jesse Eisenberg is very miscast as Lex Luthor. I get that Zack Snyder is trying to go for a young evil billionaire like Mark Zuckerberg or Elon Musk, but I think this kind of personality works better for the Riddler. Ben Affleck is a good actor for Batman, but I don't think it's his fault either. That's all I will say to Batman vs Superman. It was meh. I would say it's better than Man of Steel and Batman vs Superman. The first flaw I have is that 4 hours is way too long. I'll make it an exception that you can watch it on a boring day or on a rainy day the same way you watch Lord of the Rings. The second flaw is that I wish Superman had more screen time. It seems like he had more screen time in Man of Steel and Dawn of Justice than this movie. Again, it's not Henry's fault though. The movie has good action scenes and great visual effects though. Great acting performances, but the only actor I don't like is Ezra Miller. Sorry, but the Flash's jokes didn't make me laugh no matter which version of the Justice League movie is. Good movie though. But yeah, that's all I gotta say. Zack Snyder's a decent director. Thank you for watching this video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and remember, OP is for overpowered. Bye now.